term, I just get so into like making sounds for no reason. I mean, sometimes I make it in the intros of my podcast, but it's just more of like for me, it sounds so cheesy, but it's like, God, I'm sorry, it's like a religious experience. When it's like a form of, and again, religious experiences, I don't mean like I'm on top of a mountain and God is talking to me. Or that my music is like reflecting I'm having a religious experience from the outside. It might just sound like I'm like in a trance from the sound of like a plane crashing into a black hole or something. Right. You know what I mean? But for me, the experience of having something so beautiful and powerful and chaotic that is generating a sound that seems to be, I don't know, like it has its own life or something like that, feels like a form of communion and almost a form of channeling, in the sense that sometimes sounds start coming out of there that I didn't mean to make, right, that I couldn't have made if I tried in a million years.
Well, here's the thing about sound design is a lot of people are like that with it. Like, so pretty much what I would classify what you do on the modular synthesis, from what I've heard, just like at the end of the Freddie podcast and sometimes in the intro of your podcast, is it's sound design. And generally, that's kind of my process for sound design too. It's like you almost don't want to know what you're doing. All as you want and need for it to be is engaging, right? Yeah. Like you just really need it to be fun for you, and you really need it to be just interesting to the point where you can like really go in on it and get lost in it, because that's what's going to really yield the best results, is you wanting to do it. It's kind of like a martial art or something, right? It's like you really need to want to fucking do it for 10 years straight to be a master at it, or 20 years or 30, however long it takes to get good at martial arts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for sound design, I almost prefer when I don't know what's happening anyway. Like I kind of like to go in there and be like, all right, I'm going to forget everything that I learned at university about mixing and mastering and the traditional way that you should process a signal. And instead I'm going to put 40 compressors on it. And I'm going to put 40 delays, and I'm going to put like 50 fucking flanges, and just like, you know, like I'll do this in the digital realm just to be like, what will happen?
To me, these are mystical instruments that are relatively brand new to the planet. And I mean, think, how long has stringed instruments been here?
Yeah, quite a while.
As long as there's been hair.
Right.
And sticks.
Yep.
You know, and how long have, like, obviously percussive instruments?
Right, even longer than stringed instruments, I think.
Rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even need fucking hair. Just right. A rock, just rocks, and you got a hands, and you got it.
First, the rock or hair?
Well, that's one of the ultimate questions. But these things, they're brand new, man.